So what do you do when you're looking for a contractor? So we had a question today that said like, hey, how do I find contractors? I can't drag them to every property that I look at because it's not fair, and they're not going to want to come out with me anymore because if I don't buy that property. And so yes, fair point, good point. You don't take them on your initial viewing of a property, okay? You do that, you're going to make enemies out of your contractors pretty darn quick. But what you do is you take them, so you go and you look for your properties. You put an offer. You're only going to have,
we usually suggest them. Yeah, we usually suggest to bring in your contractor and having them come while the house is getting the inspection done. That's kind of the easy way because you already have a time booked off. The homeowners are likely not going to be there. Your inspector is going through doing the inspection, but they can't quote on certain things. They'll give you a general idea as to what certain things might cost. But if you want an actual quote from a contractor, that usually is a good time to bring them in while you're getting your inspection done.
So I know sometimes we're from out of area and we have our contractors have to travel for a little bit. You can also kind of do a video walkthrough and they can give you a ballpark. They can't give you exact, but they can give you a ballpark. So, here's a picture of the furnace. Here's a picture of the electrical. Here's a picture of the plumbing. Does any of this need to be replaced? That kind of thing. It's this many square feet. Flooring, what does that look like? Painting, what does that look like? So they have the numbers for square footage. So here's the thing though, is it's very dependent on your area. So what we pay in, Alberta is different than BC is different than Ontario is different than the Maritimes. So you really do have to be specific. So video walkthroughs, pictures. But here's the point is you're going to do that only once you have an accepted offer. You're only going to bring in your contractors after that point. Before that, that's when they come in, they view it, and they give you an actual quote. Before that, it's all those intangibles like pictures and videos and all that kind of stuff that'll help you out, okay?
Yeah.
So don't waste their time or else you're going to have a real rough time keeping those people on your team. So good point. You said that in your post, and absolutely.
As Kevin brought out, I don't know if you want to bring it up, but it's difficult to find these people at first. And so that's why we always suggest using an investor-focused realtor because that's a resource you're going to have that they've called in painters before. They have used property managers. They've had whatever it is that you're going to need. They've likely dealt with those people and would probably most likely have contacts for you. So if you're buying from a wholesaler, you're buying from an investor-focused realtor. In those cases, you're likely going to have a resource that can supply you with a lot of those names.
Yeah, for sure.